us a little bit about your experience with Scott Einbinder and how he has helped to improve your business.
Hi, thanks so much for having me. I started working with Scott a few years into my business. I considered myself a successful realtor at that point, but Scott took me from a successful realtor to a next level realtor. His perspectives, his advice, his ways of doing things, and his strategies are something that are really special and unique to him.
Thank you. Also, I'm sure you've been to multiple real estate trainings in the past. How does the Scott Einbinder training differentiate itself from other trainings you've experienced?
Okay, great question. Scott is very different in his approach. Scott likes to always focus on the positive side of things, and he also likes to try to just keep going. If that doesn't work, you move on to the next. I feel like the way he's taught me is that I have a lot of things in my pipeline. I'm never really focusing on the downer. I'm just moving on to the next opportunity and the next opportunity and the next opportunity. He really builds you up for success.
Awesome. And he also focuses on getting business outside of your network, outside of your sphere. Has that impacted your business at all, reaching different people outside of your circle?
Yes, absolutely, in a huge way. I would say that most real estate coaches or trainings that you'll go to, they'll always focus on your sphere of influence, which is a great place to start. It's a great place to look, but Scott's perspective is to focus on the world at large because there's a lot of people out there. I love that. I feel like it's opened me up in a much broader way, and obviously it's brought me a lot more business because there's a lot more people than in my current sphere of influence. So that's a different approach that it definitely sets Scott apart, and I'm very grateful for having that perspective.
Scott's been known to say listings are no longer important, they're crucial and mandatory. Has he encouraged you to go out there and get more listings, and if so, how?
Yes. So Scott is a real hands-on consultant. He's really actually willing to like roll up his sleeves and get his hands dirty with you. I've actually had Scott come with me with on listing appointments with sellers that were a little bit more difficult or challenging. Scott, he doesn't just say things, like he believes in it and he'll do it with you. So his prospecting ideas are unique. His follow-up is great, and Scott always knows how to infuse positivity in an amazing way that every single thing just feels like a fun, exciting adventure.
And he's super high energy. Is it easy to stay engaged when you're at the Scott Einbinder presentation?
Oh, Garrett, when you're by a Scott Einbinder presentation, you are not. If he sees you slacking, he's going to call on you.
Is it safe to say that you would encourage real estate agents across the country to check out the next Scott Einbinder presentation?
Yes, Scott's presentations are amazing. I actually worked with him privately after a presentation. It was a great presentation. It was very exciting. I learned a lot. And afterwards, I was talking to him, and he mentioned an idea that I should do, and it's something I do to this day. It's many years later, but I love the fact that he took the time. It was probably 5 minutes. He took the time to talk to me. He kind of figured out like what I'm good at, what I'm strong at, and he just gave me an idea, like an unsolicited free idea, and I loved it, and I really ran with that idea. So his energy and his ideas, his enthusiasm, his positive perspective has really made a tremendous effect on my business. I am really, really grateful for him for everything that he's given to me, everything he's taught me, and the perspective he has given me. It has quadrupled my business, and I will always be grateful to him for that.